I don't gatekeep. I see it for the very first time. And so everybody that sees what I see, they're seeing it the same way that I see it. Hey, it's Vinny Commit. I'm back for another Palia tour. I'm here with Denebula Whitestar. How's it going?
So far, so good.
Ace. So this is a revisit. Have we been to this plot before? Have you moved a lot of things around?
No, this is I moved all of my builders, all my crafters to this plot. This is my second plot, the one that I said it wasn't ready. Well, it's finally to the point where I'm actually willing to show people around.
I love it. All right, you're my tour guide. Where are we going?
Okay, let's go in through the front door. I debated which direction to go first around the outside, but let's stick to the path.
Okay, sounds good to me. Ooh.
I know.
I'm sorry. I just like I like how you use the leaves to look like mulch.
Yes, that's a tip I picked up from a friend I met in Bahari Bay. She had actually rated it from someone else's tips channel. But yeah, big thing is you have to put down the mulch first, and then you can place a lot of the items in the mulch.
Sweet.
And until they get that other new plant content, I'm pretty happy with it. Who knows? I may leave this.
Yeah. No, that's a really nice trick.
Yeah, you found my little picnic area.
I love that little picnic area. Just like seeing all the little things. I like the colors that you chose for that and the lighting and everything too. This is cool.
Yeah. The primary person, the only romance pin I'm actually wearing is Hodari's, and you might say I colorized it to go with the furniture in his house.
Sweet.
Guilty as charged.
So which direction are we going next?
Oh, we'll just continue around the house before we go inside.
Okay.
Oh, I meant to pick that up before I
didn't see anything.
Thank you. What I've done with my gazebo is not that original, but it's still fun.
I beg to differ.
Well,
you know, it is we've seen hot tubs with decks, but nobody's put it into a gazebo. I mean, this is like it's almost kind of like an indoor hot tub, which is just sweet.
Yeah. Cozy, and the plants kind of, again, hide it from view a little bit.
Yeah.
But not so much. Before we go too far that direction, I'm going to show you a secret.
Oh, secrets. Oh. I'm sorry. All right. Had to apologize to the fish as I was jumping on them.
I have so many of those beluga sturgeon while hunting for the ancient fish that it was kind of a joke. Let's make a staircase out of them. I have plenty of trunks, but it was much more fun to use the fish.
Oh yeah.
And this is what I've used for the little room up here. Some dragon tide and a little bit else. It's basically just a small spot for me to sit and read with a good book and enjoy the outside, the mine that's up there. If you know where to look for it, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Totally.
And then I don't know how many people have looked at the wall in that direction, but there's a crack in the wall. I'd love to know what's on the other side of that crack.
Yeah, I think that opens up some doors for them to add stuff in the future, which is really exciting.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
who knows, we may have access to like festivals and stuff that way, you know?
Very possible. Very possible.
Oh, this is a well done garden area.
And I have not taken the chance to prep the garden yet, do any work in it.
No one's looking at that. They're looking at your lighting and the fact that you have the chests and how you have everything organized, the decorations on the outside. No one's paying attention to weeds.
Oh yeah. That's just it. I wanted it to look pretty and well lit, because half the time if I'm doing my gardening, it might be even at night. So yeah, I want to be able to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we will continue along this path, but let's ignore the fish just a moment and stick close to the house because I deliberately didn't come back here until you had a chance to visit. If you want a chance for a picture of Lily, stay behind the posts. That's the reason I just planted those posts in the middle of the yard.
Oh. Ooh. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
I wanted to know where my safe zone was.
Yeah. Oh. She's so pretty.
He's a sweetie.
I wish that we could zoom in just, with our normal camera, but alas.
Yeah. I'm able to zoom in pretty well with mine.
So up to this point, like there she goes.
Oops.
Yeah. No, I got some pictures. I got some pictures already.
Good deal. And I'll find out what she left me today.
What did she leave you today?
Gold ore.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And this, of course, will be where I put the silver wing nest once they fix that.
Yes, of course.
My other count actually has the silver wing, so I know it's gorgeous. And so far I've gotten a red candy egg and a green candy egg.
Oh,
you
nice.
can eat them and get focus.
Sweet.
But yeah. So I'm looking forward to finally getting it on this plot. Haven't named her yet. This is just where I'm putting some fish that I think are pretty. I've got another plot for my actual fish house. This is just
pretty fish promenade.
Pretty fish.
Yeah.
Yep. And so I'm still adding to it.
That's awesome.
Yep. This bunch of chests is just up to the house, up to the roof in case the game decides to pop a random lampshade.
You know it happens. Yeah.
Yeah. I've needed one because it was just hanging right back there next to the chimney.
There have been some people that have had rogue lanterns, and they look like UFOs. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. On the ground, just hanging in the air.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like this little tent. Nice little
Still
outdoor
a work in
spa.
progress, but so far so good.
I know. That's cool. Picnic area.
Another little picnic area and my bucket.
Yes.
I have a lamp in mine.
I mean, it's it's just a bioluminescent tongue. It's basically what it is.
I know some people have put the log cabin planter in it. I've also put the capsheek fern in it, but right now I have the lamp in it.
Very nice use of the porch decorations. I like how people have extended the patios, and then added flowers like you did. That's always a really nice touch.
Yeah. Originally, I put the posts up there more just a safety feature because, unguarded porch.
Yeah.
And then I actually was able to elevate the bellflower flowers and the dragontide flowers with the red present while that glitch is still active.
Of course. I also like how people have incorporated these wooden art pieces in different geometric shapes and patterns. That's been really fun to see as well.
And I had fun with the colors.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the name is when you've got three colors side by side on the color wheel, but that was the coloration I used for these.
It's a nebula. You have the mama deer, and then you have the baby deers, and the mama deer has a target on it. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking they were cute to display.
Yep.
And these are Maji Market foods. I made them at a friend's house. I don't actually have the recipes.
I like how how you use the trees to kind of give it a nice little space. It's a really cool touch.
This used to be where I had the kitsu until I moved her to the back. So I didn't want to take down the trees. It's like, let's put another picnic area out here.
Yeah.
And rather than do nothing but the fence posts here, that's where I started to intersperse with plants and the dividers, because they take up less on the item cap.
Yeah, so if you don't know, each fence post takes up one slot of the item cap, so Denebula very intelligently spaces them out, because this whole thing here is just one on the asset cap. So to kind of space it out, you have a nice little add some variety to borders, and gives you more room to put more items in your house and on your plot.
Yep. Yeah, other people, if they want to do it a different way, if they haven't packed it as tightly as I can, yep, they can do that.
Definitely.
Here we've got another red present trick.
Yeah, I noticed the red present underneath. So another thing too is
I camouflaged that.
Oh, you did pretty well. I'm pretty slick with the camera though. But yeah, the red present acts as like an extension of the ground, so it allows you to stack things on top of it. Yeah. It was a nice little present from Singularity 6 to us.
Yeah, there's actually 2 of them under there. I couldn't quite get it high enough with just one.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. We've gone outside the 2 houses. Did you want to do the workshop first or the house first?
Well, let's check out the workshop first. Yeah. Nice workshop. I like the asymmetry that you have just on the outside with the large room and the medium room, looks like. Oh, yeah,
yes.
Palcat stuff.
I believe it's 2 large.
Oh, okay.
No, you're right. You're right. One large and then one either medium or small. Let me check the design real quick.
I love.
It's a small. It's a large and a small.
Appreciate it. I love the use of colors that you chose, between the Palcat and the different wallpapers. Like, that has a better match to it.
It took a little work to get the right combination.
Oh,
but I was very happy once I finally got it.
Look at this nice workspace.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little more cluttered than Ellie's, but it's still clean, functional, and I used plants to again add some points of interest.
Yeah, add some green to it. That's really nice.
Yep.
That's really nice. And then this is where you be jamming.
Yep, jamming, making seeds, worms. A friend of mine, I was doing more canning for a while, but another content creator let me know that that potatoes as seeds make more money than canned potatoes. It's like, okay. So yeah, I crunched numbers, which is not my best suit, and it turns out he was correct.
Oh wow, this is cute. You got a study buddy.
Yup. I wanted to put all the Palcat stuff in here because, well, of course I have a cat by my side in real life and sucker for the Palcats.
Yeah, and if you're gonna be crafting, might as well make it pretty.
Oh yeah. Might as well, since it's the building I seem to spend most of my time in.
Oh yeah, I can totally imagine that, given that you're a Palian tour guide.
There you go.
All right, so this is kind of where things get real. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and like the video. Follow me for more Palia tours, and leave a comment. Let me know what you've enjoyed so far and what you're about to enjoy. Oh yeah, like the wide open spaces.
Yep. Firmly part of the clean core team. Not quite minimalist, but certainly on the less side of things.
Yes.
Although this game makes clutter look okay in real life, not so much.
Yeah. No, but I mean it is a thing, It is a thing, and I wouldn't say that clean core is necessarily minimalism is clean core, but I wouldn't say clean core is minimalistic,
Right.
Just means that it's organized. Yeah, there is. This is really cool. Again, I like your blues and your greens.
Yep.
Should we go?
I find the blue very soothing, so. Yep.
It is. Left or forward?
Okay. I suppose right in here, here's what my kitchen is. Because
I
this
like
is
this kitchen.
Yep, kind of a stopping point, and then once we go to the other room, it'll be straight down the hallway. So yeah, it makes more sense to come in here.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Nice pantry with the
Kitchen island
shelves.
was a raid from somebody else. I'll call that out. I'm not remembering who did it similar. She clipped it a little neater, but still.
It's nice.
I've got my cookbook, my tea, etc.
Yeah. Nice. Plenty of countertops, counter space to do all that you need, and then you have you got your ovens and stoves, and I do appreciate so much like the fireplace in the kitchen. It's so cool.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And my other fireplace is actually in this room.
Ooh. So now we dabble a little bit into a different design style in this room. Still very organized and neat. Good mix of colors. Just kind of taking everything in.
Yep, still enjoy the wisteria. I know there have been Egad's brain just sort of checked out mid-sentence. I hate it when it does that.
That happens to me all the time.
But I believe this lamp is one of those objects I picked up from the winter glitch before they took the recipe away. There are a few others of those scattered throughout the home. The cuckoo clock's another good one.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be back.
Yeah.
Be back officially.
I hope so. Yep, yeah. At some point. All right. Yep. And this is how I'm doing my trophy room.
Ooh. This is legitimately fancy.
Yeah. The aquarium isn't here, and when I get the insectarium, both of those will go over at my fish and bug house. But everything else, as I get them, I've been putting them in here. Each corner of the room kind of has two disciplines, and there's a logic to which one I put where.
Yeah, there's a lot to explore in this space. But it's very well organized, especially how you have the seating and the lighting and stuff down the center. That's a really cool touch.
That was putting that bonsai in here was something I rated recently from somebody else's. I think it was Xing. Does that sound right?
Yeah, Xing.
Xing. He had one in their property. I thought, I like that, but I'm going to do it my way, and this is how I did that one, including with the suspended lights. That took some work.
Yeah, I like that. That was really cool. There are little side rooms here.
Yep, there's a bathroom and a chapel. I mean,
nice.
Everybody has their own different religions in Palia, whether it be the Phoenix, the Dragon, the Chappas. I have my own headcanon after being a Christian, and how she came about finding it. But like I say, that's probably a story for another time while we're still doing the rest of the tour.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I put Gina's Phoenix right by this room because when it comes to the two bedrooms, I did the Phoenix and the Dragon. So all of my Emberborn is in here.
Is this a computer desk with a giant monitor mounted?
Yep, another idea raid from somebody else. Both bedrooms now have a computer.
Awesome.
And the bugs that fit the color scheme, yes.
Oh yeah, gotta have it. I love just the way that you have everything laid out. The transitions and everything is really cool, because I'm getting lost in the best ways. Like, I have my bearings and stuff for the most part, but just kind of as I'm panning the camera around, and then I realize it's like, oh, there's another room behind there that I haven't seen yet. But it's so well incorporated that you don't pick those things out readily. There's not too much separation.
Yeah, both of the bedrooms have their own bath. I don't have I guess you could say a public bath space. I'm not entirely sure where I'd put it uh, if I wanted to. Well, I do want to add one, but I'm not sure where yet.
Yeah. But
So,
this is just, it's very fancy. I've been seeing lots of vanities. I really like how people have incorporated those, and gotta hide the toilet, you know?
oh, yeah, that's me. Privacy for the toilets. And unlike some of my other builds where I put the busier wallpaper on all of the walls, this time I did just an accent wall and solid color walls
Sweet.
in the dragon side of the room.
So, have we covered everything?
Yeah, we've hit everything on this property.
Wow. So
Yeah.
is this another one of your commercial properties, or you're considering
No,
this private?
No, this is my own private home, my own
Awesome.
private workspace.
Yeah,
So,
you've
yep.
alluded to
Price
this
belongs to my
in the
time.
past, and I'm really happy that you got this place set up, ready for a tour. That's really cool. Where would you consider the coziest place to be?
I, due to me being so cold, I always find a nice comfy sofa and a fireplace, probably one of the comfier places to sit. Either that or my office in the workshop.
Okay. Are you saying like this room here would be good?
This room is just fine.
Okay, cool. I will take up an entire couch, as Palian tradition. So, Q&A time. Probably one of my favorite times of any tour, right? Because we get to learn a little bit about you. We get to learn a little bit about how you design, what goes into your thought process and stuff like that. And I've gotten a lot of great feedback about these parts of the tour, because it's one thing just to be like, oh yeah, cool, Palia, another Palia tour, but to hear more about the person behind the tour, I think that's what that's tons of value.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, each person is interesting, and hearing their creative processes, what led them to create the space this way. Did they have do they have family members that inspired them to do it this way? Do they have a career, etc.? Oh yeah, that is very much part of their process.
Yeah. So I guess I'm going to go a little meta with this question. This is your third tour.
I am no longer in the basic questions, yes.
Yeah, you're no longer in the basic questions. So as this has been your third tour, what advice would you give for people that have not had a tour yet?
Do not be intimidated by what you see other people have done ahead of you. It has taken time and work, and the game is meant to be fun. It's meant to be cozy. And I've spent entirely too many hours in this game, being a single with a cat. I don't have others to spend it on, while other people would have family life. They'd have a spouse like you do, or another family I've done some playing with. It's a couple and their 4-year-old daughter. Well, they'd obviously have time. They'd play off game, do things off game with their family. So, I mean, if you are not to the level of another player, do not be intimidated by that. Do not compare yourself to other people. Feel free to rate ideas from them.
Yeah.
We share ideas with each other. We can inspire each other. But no, do not compare your progress with other people, because it's an unfair comparison, because your situation is not theirs and theirs is not yours.
Absolutely. Well, my second question is going to be a little bit more of a lowball one. Is a house ever complete?
No, because half the time you decide to do it one way, then all of a sudden inspiration will hit and you will change your mind.
So
Or
I
they,
mean,
or else they
technically,
bring stuff out.
yeah, right. So this is, just I wanted to kind of segue into one of the things is you're absolutely right. Don't compare yourself to others. And there have been, I will let everybody know just a little secret. Every house that I visited, I don't gatekeep. I see it for the very first time. And so everybody that sees what I see, they're seeing it the same way that I see it for the very first time. So everything that we capture is just a snapshot of what you have, and it'll never be done in your eyes. But just being able to capture a snapshot of it, because by the time I leave, you'll already tear everything down and move things around and fix the things that you thought need to be fixing, and then you're ready for another tour. And that's just kind of how it goes.
I don't always tear down so much as totally rearrange things unless I really decide I don't like something. Because I mean, the very first tour I gave, that property is largely still the way it was. I've done a few light tweaks with some of the wall art, or once we got the solid colored wallpaper, there were some of those I went through and changed the wallpaper because I said, oh, this is so much better than X wallpaper.
Mm-hmm.
But that property, I still largely like where I had it. And all the makeshift planters outside of the house, they've all been pulled over here, and I put something else different over there. But other than that, the house is largely the same.
Yeah.
Somebody else might say, oh no, I'd rather redo this whole plot just for fun.
And they absolutely can. Absolutely can.
Your mileage will vary. It's your game. Play it the way that works best for you. You're when it comes to decorating and setting up your house, do it as works for you. So
I will let everybody know that if you're arriving at this video for the first time, you haven't seen any other tours, Denebula has 2 other tours that are commercial properties. And she decorated them in a way. She was actually one of my very first tours on my channel. Definitely go check them out if you haven't seen them, for sure. And also, if you're interested, they'll be linked in the description. But the Nebula, thank you. I want to especially thank you for inviting me out to your own personal property, because I think that's a little different. You were reserved at first about inviting me out here, and I think that I think it's a big honor, to get invited out to your personal property. And yeah, absolutely. And thank you for inviting me again, for our third tour. Third time's, I wouldn't even really say it's a charm, because they've all been fantastic,
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed this tour. Follow me for more Palia tours, and we'll see you all for the next one. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.